Making Good Day part of this Wednesday morning. The holiday specifically for fireworks is just around the corner, and we want you and your kids though to be safe.
Yes, we don't want them shooting anything off, getting hurt, that kind of stuff. So how about fireworks without the fire?
Okay.
It's possible. Imagination Station extreme scientist Russ shows us how, and it looks like you brought some cereal, I don't know, what, milk this morning.
Yes, so what we have here is we have whole milk, and what we are going to do is we are going to create our own fireworks within our plates here.
Cool.
So all you need for this is some sort of fatty milk. So we brought whole milk because it has the most fat content. Some food coloring, some simple like a Q-tip or like a skewer to get our soap on, and then for the fun part and the designing part, all you need is foil or just kind of fold it up, or even gum wrappers.
Oh yeah, that is kind of what this looks like. Okay, cool.
So what I'm going to have you guys do is we're going to give everyone a little preview. So I want you to take a few drops and drop it into that far one right over there.
Okay.
And then what I want you to do is you're going to take our Q-tip and dip it into our soap, and then you will dip your Q-tip in the middle of all of those little circular food coloring.
Ooh! Oh, look at that! That was cool!
Yeah, so if you can't see it, the food coloring spreads away from everything else. So there's actually two different things happening here. So the first thing is that soap has two ends, very similar to what I have here in this Q-tip. A water-loving side and a water-hating side.
Okay.
So fat and water, they don't mix very well, as we all know. So when you put your Q-tip in there in the milk, the fat loving side or the water hating side attaches to your fat globule or molecule, and it almost creates like a porcupine effect all the way around the molecule, so that the water loving side is exposed, so then it just kind of rolls all the way around.
And it looks like a firework.
Yeah, and it looks like a firework. And then the other thing that happens is when that occurs, it decreases the surface tension of the milk, which allows that water-based food coloring to actually more easily spread around.
Okay. Diane, this is right up your alley.
I was going to say, I am all about
She's saying molecules and like all these things, and I'm like,
I get this.
Yeah, and you understand it all. Okay, great. I got the water-loving and the water-hating. I understood all that.
So do you want to give it a shot?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Get in there.
Maybe you use two different colors.
Ooh, okay.
And let's see what happens.
This could be fun. And do you need, is it like the more food color the better, or not necessarily, or?
That's the fun part about this is there's so many different variables to this experiment.
Yeah.
You can just try different things. So
And then should I use my foil? Or not yet?
We're going to wait for one.
Ooh, so I'm getting ahead of myself.
I know. So you're going to get a Q-tip as well, and you're going to do the same thing. So dip it into the soap and then put it in between all of your...
Ooh, that was cool.
So as you can see, once again, it all separates, and you can see the different trails of color. So now the fun part is I have some arranged or
design
things. So now the fun part is we all have our own, and even a fourth one that we can create our own fireworks. So we are going to go ahead and you guys can place in whatever foils that you guys want.
Okay, like more than one, or?
Oh yeah, more than one.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, so I've kind of crinkled mine up, and then I got this curly Q, so I don't know how that's going to turn out.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited, though, to find out.
Yeah.
And this is, you know, you can, like you said, you can use aluminum foil, you can use gum wrappers.
Yeah,
you know,
whatever you have available that you can kind of create a barrier of some sort to do.
Oh, yours! I think yours. I have high hopes for yours, Diane.
I hope. I don't know how this is going to turn out, though. I got the science background. I don't know on the foil. Oh, but see, look what Megan has going.
I know.
I'm trying to do like a traditional firework shape.
Oh, okay. So see, yeah, I might do this and then maybe wish that my foil looked differently.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so we have all sorts of different colors. So what colors do you guys want?
Okay, well, we'll let you go first because we want to do one at a time.
Yes, yeah, well, because yours is going to look like the traditional firework.
All right, so I'm going to go with Imagination Station colors, orange and blue.
Okay,
all right.
They're also my favorite.
These are my daughter's favorite colors. Right?
I say they are also my favorite colors as well.
Yes. Great selection.
All right, so we have blue, yellow, red, pink, green. Go ahead and choose.
Okay, yeah, we can get them all set up here.
Pink's my favorite. I'm gonna do pink.
All right.
All right, let's get our setup here.
Oh, I'll do this one too. Okay. I feel like the more the merrier. I don't know. You're not gonna. Are you gonna do Christmas colors, Diane?
I almost grabbed the red, and then I thought, wait, wrong holiday.
Ooh, there we go.
I feel like 4th of July.
Oh my goodness, here.
Yeah, I need some.
Keep dropping my caps. Okay.
Megan,
we'll let you do yours first, so that.
All right. So all you have to do once again is get some soap onto your Q-tip, and then we go in the middle.
Look at that.
Ooh.
Cool. Oh, look, it did like a little spiral around. I like that.
Yes, I do like the traditional firework because
It's very cool.
shot right out of there.
Honestly, and if you even notice with my spiral here, it's still moving around even after 10-15 seconds of me putting it in there. And that's because it's a visual for us to see what is actually happening at the molecular level. So like I said, when these bond to the fat, it's causing like a churning effect and causing motion in the molecules, and it's causing it to continually move, which is why you get that delayed effect of all of that food coloring moving.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Now you guys get to do
Do we
yours.
use this one?
You can use the same one or a new
That's what
one.
I was wondering, if you can use the same one or not.
All right, let's see.
Let's see how
this turns
Diane's
out.
goes. Oh, that's really cool too. I like that. I feel like mine doesn't.
I used a lot of colors. So.
I didn't. I want to put some green in here. Okay.
So you can also try doing, putting your Q-tip in a couple different spots like I did with mine.
I cannot get these.
Ooh, I
caps
kind of
on.
like twirling it.
There. Okay, I'm going to try now.
Yes.
You ready? Oh, yours looks really cool. All right.
Ooh, yours is shooting all over the place.
And then it keeps, as you said, it kind of keeps
It kind of
swirling.
keeps going and going and going.
Love this.
Yes.
Really cool. And of course, at the Imagination Station, you have all kinds of great things going on. You have the dinosaur exhibit going on right
Yes,
now,
we
right?
do.
Very cool.
Yeah, so everybody can dig science in so many different ways. But this is so fun. It's something that we can easily do. All we need is the whole milk, a little bit of dish soap, and food coloring.
Pretty much, and something
some
to
foil.
something to poke it in.
I'm playing
some
around here.
pictures.
So parents, this weekend, it's a long weekend. You're looking for something to do with your kids. Either take them to the Imagination Station, or you can do this experiment at home. And it's a much safer option to those sparklers,
And you
isn't
get
it?
to make your own
Very
fireworks.
cool.
Yes.
Very cool. Thank you so much for
Well, you're
coming
very
today. This
welcome.
was a lot of fun.
This was.
So much fun.
Yeah, we have one more that we can do on the
Oh,
break.
we'll do that during the
do you
break,
want
yeah.
to? We can do a traditional firework.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to see on that. But
Oh, okay. We're
Sorry.
being
Yeah.
told no.
yeah,
Okay.
we got to wrap up the fireworks show. This is the grand finale.